against Venezuela the other night. Nigeria 0 of 6 from the field, and there goes their first shot of the night.
And that's what they have.
Uzo. And that's what they have in chip. They're able to satisfy the requirements to play for Nigeria. Virtually all are second generation as Jordan throws it down. Recognition by Kyle Lowry to find the big fella. You throw in the general vicinity of the rim, and Jordan's going to come down with it.
Nigeria not communicating on their zone defense, and Kyle Lowry taking advantage.
Hesitation by Lowry. And a turnover. We tried to throw that cross court. 2-on-1 for Nigeria here. And the lob to Aminu and a bucket. Oguchi on the drive. Kicks it out to Uzo. Back in the paint. He throws it back. Uzo throws it down as he got past Jordan.
Uzo indeed attacking DeAndre Jordan, getting to the basket. Man, oh man. I think those two have played against each other before here in Houston.
Era off on the jumper after the timeout. Jimmy Butler now into the game, and the open floor hangs, and he's turned away by Era. Great because Cousins and Draymond Green for the United States.
It looks right now, Matt, that Nigeria feels like they can play with Team USA as Jimmy Butler tips it in, but you saw out of that timeout a little bit of...
Here's Green over to Butler, another Houston guy, Jimmy Butler. Thompson, deep three is good. Klay Thompson launching himself, trying to get the foul call. And instead of an empty possession by Nigeria, great defense by the United States. And on cue, it's Thompson with back-to-back three-pointers.
The World Cup in 14 and the Olympics in London in 2012 is that in 2014 they were second in three-point percentage, and back in 2012 among all Olympic competition teams they were first, shooting 40%.
Turnover by the U.S. here. Nigeria can play out the quarter, but Ume will push instead. Okoyen. Deep two is good for Josh Okoyen, who briefly played in the NBA 3 seasons ago. Barnes up against the clock and Benajay, and it's good. Excuse me, DeRozan from the baseline. High arcing shot over Benajay. Played college soccer at Pomona in California Division III school, and then decided he wanted to become a basketball coach. Cousins, that's an offensive foul. No bucket. And they called him for the hook. You're saying the referee had a better angle than you did?
Yes, they did.
Good ball movement by Nigeria, and the bucket to Michael Ume in red, white, blue.
Without a doubt, and he credits his experience in 2014 as a growth experience as Butler hits the nice floater.
Beautiful touch by
two guys at him, trying to frustrate him, see if he can make the adjustment and find the open shooters.
Kevin Durant back in the game for the United States. DeRozan, baseline, hammer. DeMar DeRozan just lit up Ebekwe. And then a foul after the play, after the bucket, on Shane Lawal.
And I love the pass here from Cousins, but I love the finish. Although I was hoping for a 360, Matt, but DeRozan gets up high, and one of the best finishers in the world. DeRozan attacking the basket, putting the exclamation point. The toughest opponent that they might see in Brazil. But how do they respond? How do they come out? And so far, it's been pretty good.
Durant over Diagu. And Kevin Durant may have the field. That shot was off and hit Aminu. Durant's thinking about it again. Out to Thompson. Good option on the wing. Klay Thompson with another three. Thompson 3 and 4 now from the great beyond, and after the struggles from outside Friday night, the U.S. has found the touch. They are now 6 of 10 from three-point range. It's a 12-0 USA run.
You say good defense, I say better offense. Two of the best shooters in the world.
The U.S. has really picked it up here in the second quarter. It's now a quick 25-point lead. It's amazing how quickly these games get away for the United States.
Moving the ball well, and then you got a guy like here at 6'10", 6'11".
Durant, no. Melo, yes.
I'm still mesmerized by that move.
Wouldn't fall for him, but Melo had his back.
Well, Steve Nash did that because he was little.
That's right. Durant's got about 10 inches on him. And And back comes Ben Uzo, who's already provided a highlight from Team Nigeria here. He's been very good at getting into the paint and doing that.
I'll come out here and I'll support the team and be here. I'm on the floor in spirit with them.
Got injured during the finals. Give us an update where you're at, when we can expect to see you on the court, ready to go.
My plan is to be out there playing with my team and start the trainers over there. And, you know, I feel pretty good right now. So hopefully by the start of the season, I'm there ready to go.
Guys, we've been sitting together, Festus and I, watching parts of the game here.
Golden State Warriors this year. Now, hopefully, you guys bring all that love to Portland because we are expecting it. But it's been great. People, you know, the sport is growing all over the world, and everybody's supporting. I'm a testament to.
Oh, without a doubt, you have two of your best players out right now for different reasons and not being here. But Nigeria is not quitting, as it looks like Carmelo Anthony is called for an offensive foul.
Travel is the call. And there've been some physical moments here with a couple of Nigerian players. Throw it down. And that backcourt is the three is well off by Nigeria.
But I think when he gets the ball down low, you have to just foul him, wrap him up. As Durant with the nice Euro and finish. But if Jordan has a chance to dunk the ball, you can
play as Lowry fell on Uzo.
And once again, man. And Matt, it looked like Carmelo when he caught that. He thought about shooting it, but he saw the lane was wide open. And of course, Kyle Lowry making the others are going to have to step up. Might be Butler, might be Kevin Durant. You have some good options, though.
Aminu was held by Thompson, and it's an and one for Holiday Aminu.
And I'll tell you what, just a nice inline out of bounds play. They executed. You got a team that can switch right down the road.
DeMar DeRozan's handling for the U.S. Thought about passing it, shows off the touch instead. Beautiful little floater from DeRozan.
I'll tell you, I like that.
Champaguchi lost his dribble. Over to Ebi Ara, back down to Diago as they explore out of the post. And Diago gave it up to Cousins. He gave it right back, and it's an easy two for Champaguchi.
This game.
Well, he's been gone. He's been away.
He's been away for a while. I've been working on it.
You know Durant has that in his game.
But it starts in a couple days. They all leave, and then there you go.
DeAndre Jordan from Lowry, an alley-oop from about 50 feet away.
Next week with Giants of Africa, and I'm really proud of going to 6 countries, and the tour starts in a couple days, so I look forward to it. But I'll be in Rio for a couple days too, so.
Okay, you're all over the place. He's really a man of the world. Masai Ujiri and in the back comes Draymond Green. High dribble, cross court to Melo and one. And Carmelo Anthony, one of the world's best scorers, is doing just that again. 7 of 12, 18 points, and a chance to get to 19 at the free throw line.
And Melo, once again, just so strong inside. Great finish. 4th exhibition game. They come out here, the last one. You want to fine-tune things here a little bit. On the offensive end, they were a lot better. DeAndre Jordan finishes with a nice hook shot.
Nothing new about the lob to DeAndre Jordan, but he showed off a little footwork there on a spin to finish.
I see.
And an and one opportunity for Jordan, who has hit a free throw.
I had belief.
What did you call him?
I had to separate and differentiate him from Tom Heights, our super dope, super producer.
Okay.
Jeremy's the super dope producer.
Gotcha.
Something
Just
like
so
that.
we're clear, that's a compliment. Uzo slow to get up, but he bounces back up finally. Through the hands of Green out of bounds. And for the United States, that is turnover number 12.
And Kyle Lowry will get that turnover. But Draymond Green cut through and didn't have his hands up, wasn't looking at the ball. You always have to see the ball when you're running in transition.
Aminu over Jordan, and good.
Obviously will be called for traveling here in international play.
Nigeria also hasn't employed the strategy of fouling the Americans, the players who play collegiately in the United States. 3 years at Oregon, finished off at Illinois State. Back comes Nigeria, and another 3 falls. Oguchi once again. Diago will have none of that. He tries the 3 and misses. Cousins lost it in transition. Barnes goes to the left hand. Nice finish by Harrison Barnes. Must be. Diago is Turned away by Barnes on one end. On the other end, Cousins got deep position and dropped it home.
Posted up as Oguchi finally misses here, it seems, in the fourth quarter, but Cousins continuing to play hard.
Lowry lobs it up for DeMar DeRozan. Raptor to Raptor and hard to the rim. No question, DeRozan leads the team in highlights in this exhibition tour. 10 seconds to go. Oguchi. Not this time. Actually, that was Uzo, excuse me. And DeMar DeRozan puts the exclamation point on this exhibition.